Hello dear viewers, welcome to Race TV. We journey through the life of a man who defined comedy, lived as a legend, and left us with stories that still bring laughter and even a few tears. We are talking about none other than Charlie Chaplin, the iconic, bowler-hatted genius who showed us that sometimes the hardest moments in life are best handled with a hearty laugh. Born on 16 April 1889, in London, Charles Spencer Chaplin grew up in extreme poverty. His father, Charles Chaplin Sr., was a singer who struggled with alcoholism, leaving young Charlie's mother, Hannah Chaplin, to raise him alone. Hannah, a music hall performer, faced her own mental health battles and eventually had to be admitted to an asylum. By age 7, young Charlie was in a workhouse, homeless and without family support, experiencing some of the harshest realities life could offer, but he also found his first audience in the most surprising of places, the streets of London, where he mimicked passers-by to make his friends and neighbors laugh, and he found solace in theatre. From these tough beginnings he was gaining something invaluable: timing, charm, and that undeniable Chaplin sparkle. Fast forward to the bustling streets of Hollywood, Charlie, now in his 20s, found his place on the screen. And then, magic happened. He was touring the United States with the prestigious Fred Karno Company. Here, his comedic timing and expressive movements caught the eye of Mack Sennett, head of Keystone Studios, who offered him a role in films. Little did they know, this young man would soon become one of the most beloved faces in cinema history. Chaplin's big break came in 1914 with his creation of the tramp character in Kid Auto Races at Venice. With his oversized shoes, tiny moustache, and signature cane, the tramp quickly became a symbol of elegance and mischief, humor and pathos, a true reflection of Chaplin's own soul. Later, Chaplin directed and starred in some of the most iconic silent films of all times. His feature film The Kid, 1921, was a phenomenal success, blending comedy with deep emotional undertones as the tramp adopts a young boy, played by Jackie Coogan, showing audiences that laughter and tears are sometimes two sides of the same coin. With films like City Lights, 1931, and Modern Times, 1936, Chaplin proved that silent cinema was an art form in its own right. In Modern Times, he highlighted the alienation of factory workers during the Great Depression, a scene that's as powerful today as it was then, with Chaplin tangled up in gears, literally becoming part of the machine. Chaplin's influence on cinema didn't go unnoticed. In 1929, he received a special Academy Award for The Circus, where the Academy honored him for versatility and genius in acting, writing, directing, and producing. Despite the rising popularity of talkies, Chaplin's silent films continued to resonate with critics and fans alike, recognizing his unique ability to blend humor with profound social commentary. In 1940, Chaplin broke into sound films with The Great Dictator, a powerful satire where he boldly parodied Adolf Hitler. The film's closing speech, where Chaplin pleads for kindness and humanity, remains one of cinema's most iconic scenes. For his lifetime contributions to film, he received another honorary Academy Award in 1972, with the citation, for the incalculable effect he has had in making motion pictures the art form of this century. To top it off, Queen Elizabeth II knighted Chaplin in 1975, bestowing upon him the title of Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin. His work had gained him the respect of Hollywood and royalty alike. Chaplin's career wasn't just about fame, he genuinely wanted to impact people's lives. He was known for being a philanthropist and used his films to spread messages of kindness and social justice. As a vocal advocate against fascism and poverty, he found himself under scrutiny during the 1950s Red Scare. His vocal political beliefs led to accusations of communist sympathies, which eventually caused him to be banned from re-entering the United States in 1952 while he was on a trip to England. Despite the hardship, Chaplin persevered, moving to Switzerland with his family, where he continued to work on projects, notably A King in New York, 1957, and A Countess from Hong Kong, 1967. In those later years, he kept inspiring audiences, proving that laughter was universal and could speak to any culture. In his early years of fame, Chaplin searched for companionship and stability, but his first marriages to Mildred Harris and Leto Gray brought more challenges than peace. Yet, out of this chapter he had two children, Charles Jr. and Sidney. It wasn't until he met Una O'Neill that Chaplin found a true partner. Their marriage, despite the 36-year age difference, became a beautiful union built on understanding, loyalty, and love. Together, they had 8 children, surrounding Chaplin with the family he had always yearned for. Una provided unwavering support, even during his years of political controversy and exile from the United States. Her presence grounded him, offering him the peace and stability he had never known as a child. Chaplin's family became his greatest joy. He cherished his role as a father, often seen laughing and playing with his children, encouraging their creative pursuits, and sharing with them his love of life and art. His eldest daughter, Geraldine, followed his footsteps into acting, while his other children also pursued their passions with the same spirit he had taught them. Even today, Chaplin's impact is everywhere. Around the world, fans don't just remember Chaplin, they celebrate him. He showed us that humor can be a balm for pain, a bridge for understanding, and a language of its own. Every 16th April, people gather for Chaplin lookalike contests, revisit his films, and relive his timeless comedy. To many, he's not just a movie star but a legend who used laughter to connect people. His films did more than entertain, they uplifted and inspired, proving that sometimes the greatest wisdom comes from the simplest joy. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Chaplin's life. We hope his story brought a smile to your face and reminded you of the power of comedy. If you enjoyed this tribute, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below about your favorite Chaplin memory, and stay tuned to Race TV for more stories of the legends that shaped history. Here's to the man who taught us to laugh through life's toughest moments. Until next time, keep laughing.
A day without laughter is a day wasted. Life is a tragedy when seen in close-up, but a comedy in long shot. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world. Not even our troubles. You'll never find a rainbow if you're looking down. In the end, everything is a gag. The saddest thing I can imagine is to get used to luxury.